Do narcissists have a little empathy? If you want to know the truth, check this out now. Welcome back to our YouTube channel dedicated to discussing narcissism, narcissistic relationships, and healing from such relationships. Today, we'll be addressing an intriguing question. What should you do if a narcissistic person in your life identifies themselves as an empath? It may sound like a contradiction, but it's a perplexing situation when someone with minimal empathy convinces themselves that they possess an abundance of it. These individuals may even proudly proclaim themselves as empaths. So how does this even happen? How do narcissistic individuals perceive themselves as hyper-empathic? Narcissism is a personality style characterized by a significant lack of self-awareness, which often underlies many issues experienced by these individuals. They typically lack understanding or concern for how their behavior impacts others. They are also disconnected from their own motivations, and their identity and goals are heavily influenced by external factors, such as what others think of them, perfectionism, and grandiosity. They often shape-shift their goals to fit the current trend or to seek validation, resulting in a relatively impoverished inner world. The question remains, how do narcissistic individuals come to view themselves as empathic? The answer lies in their tendency to both underestimate and overestimate their impact on others, always with their own interests in mind. They may paint themselves as empathic to manipulate and control others, or to maintain a positive self-image that serves their self-serving agenda instead of reflecting genuine empathy. When confronted with the negative impact of their behavior, they deny or downplay the harm they caused, gaslighting the victim instead of taking responsibility. Conversely, they may exaggerate their positive influence or generosity, inflating their self-importance and sense of exceptionalism. In both cases, their self-appraisal is consistently inaccurate and skewed. As for empathy, narcissists have a penchant for selectively framing their negative behavior as insignificant or dismissing it as the recipient being too sensitive. In contrast, they highlight and magnify their good deeds, such as donating money to charity, taking children on outings, or caring for sick relatives. This distorted self-perception reinforces their victim mentality and belief that they are good people, making any critique or criticism seem catastrophic. Consequently, discussing empathy with narcissistic individuals becomes challenging since their distorted view prevents them from acknowledging their lack of empathy. Broaching the topic of empathy with a narcissistic person in your life can be a futile endeavor. They often genuinely believe they possess empathy and dismiss any suggestion to the contrary, even gaslighting you to distort your perception of reality. While narcissistic individuals are aware of empathy as a socially valued quality, they hold contempt for it, viewing it as a weakness. It's not that they lack empathy entirely, but rather it's too vulnerable for them. The need for dominance, control, and superiority drowns out their capacity for genuine empathy. We're currently living in a time where empathy appears to be lacking, despite its positive connotation. The internet, the economy, the media, and politics have all contributed to its undermining. Interestingly, empathy is both valued and reviled simultaneously, which provides a market advantage for narcissistic individuals in the current world order. They may feign empathy temporarily to manipulate others, but don't genuinely value it. It's akin to massages. We enjoy receiving one, but we often don't want to put in the effort to give someone else a massage. Perhaps this is why we pay for massages at a spa. It's a way of seeking empathy. Similarly, therapy can also provide a space to receive empathy. But when a narcissistic individual portrays themselves as an empath and uses it to justify their bad behavior, it's not surprising. They genuinely believe they possess a high level of empathy, despite significant deficits. These deficits not only make it rare to receive empathy from them, but also mean they lack self-awareness and don't recognize the absence of empathy in themselves. When a narcissistic person labels themselves as an empath and criticizes you, especially if you're trauma-bonded to them, you may begin to doubt yourself and accept their assertions. It's a complex situation, but understanding the dynamics is essential. In a relationship with someone deeply narcissistic, the proclamation of being empathic may throw you off and make you question your perceptions. But you are seeing the lack of empathy. They are merely taking on a socially valued identity. Unfortunately, a genuine conversation about their lack of empathy is unlikely with a narcissistic individual.
Hello everyone, the conclusion in this video, the focus in on whether narcissists experience genuine remorse or regret after the death of a loved one. Regret is a common emotion that arises when we feel we could have done better in the past. It is connected to our emotional aptitude and self-awareness. However, narcissists are different. They are self-centered individuals who manipulate others to serve their own needs and have no concern for others' feelings or desires. When someone they have used disappears from their life, they feel no grief or sorrow. In fact, they use regret as a tactic to regain control, shifting the blame onto their victims and attempting to manipulate their way back into their lives. Narcissists lack the ability to feel genuine remorse or guilt. They see the world from a narrow perspective, valuing only those who fuel their ego and provide resources they desire. They require others to succeed and will use anyone as long as they can get what they want. Experience of regret from a narcissist are not authentic but rather manipulative tools to make their victims feel bad and resigned to their fate. Morality is optional for narcissists, and they lack the self-awareness to assess their behavior or make logical judgment. In conclusion, narcissists can experience regret over a loss, but it is not the same as the remorse felt by emotionally normal individuals. They are emotionally apathetic, unaware of the harm they cause, and view people as objects. Their experience of remorse are part of their manipulation tactic. It is crucial to recognize and avoid red flags in a relationship with narcissists. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.